Hey guys, it is Saturday morning, just a bit after 9 a.m. Taste of Little Italy has not been set up again. I guess it's too early. You know, people come out around 11 usually, so. Yeah. Anyways, I'm at the Fresh Co. picking up a fruit tray, and I figured I might as well grab some these grapes since they're cheap this week. Yeah, it's River's birthday party. It's going on, so I'm making my way down to the park that they're hosting it at. Yeah. Biking behind these dudes. They're annoying, but I'm just not gonna get into it, I guess. But yeah. They also wanted juice boxes. Apparently like 50 of them. So these Oasis ones were on sale. Seemed like a good deal. Although the no-name ones were technically a little bit cheaper, since there's 5 juice boxes instead of the rows of 4. But whatever. If we need more juice boxes, we can always just go up the street. And here's River here on Amanda. Coming by. Sliding. Yeah. They're pretty pumped for doing stuff. And yeah. River going a little bit goblin mode off the bat. He's like, yo, juice boxes, cookies. Let's go. Yeah. Kind of looking at the state of the park, I was like, probably should have brought one of those like grabber tong things and could have cleaned up the park a bit before we were here, but oh well. The kids are already going crazy. Yeah. River, a little bit of a goblin day. Kind of seemed like he was picking on a kid, and he was running around with a ball tossing toy. He's trying to like hit people with it. I don't know. But anyways, this is a joint birthday party with these 3 other kids. So, I mean, it seems like a smart way to do it. You know, get everybody together and have a big party. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, also smart is it's not like a gift opening kind of thing either, since there's so many kids here and they're all pretty young. Instead of opening gifts in front of everybody, they're just gonna you do the gift exchange, but you open it at home. And they even had party favors for the younger kids. It seemed nice. But anyways, after eating some pizza, these guys are going wild at this hole. I don't know whose idea it was to start pouring water into it and making a mud hole, but that's what they're doing. They love this mud hole. Sometimes they're like, we need more sand to make more mud, and they just put more sand into the hole. You gotta get the right consistency. And yeah, some of the other kids were trying to play with Hero there, and he's like, no, he just wants the mud hole. At one point, he stood up and was like, this is the best day of my life. Just playing in the mud. Alright. Yeah. And yeah, River, he's found a brick from somewhere. I'm like, what are you doing with this brick, bud? And he says he's going to grind up this pile of poop. The mud is now a poop pile, and he's grinding it with the brick. Like, this game is too much for me, guys. I went and didn't look at them for a while. And when I came back, they built a brick tower. I'm like, what is going on here, guys? They've learned masonry, basically. They found a source of bricks and they're like, yeah, we're doing it. I'm like, oh my god. So I went over to Amanda's place and I got my cheese. Yeah. Tomorrow, my dad, I think, is driving them up to Blythe or something, or maybe on Monday. So he asked me to leave a sleeping bag at their place. So once I got my cheese, I went home and I put a bunch of leaves in my planter. Try to keep the moisture in there. But I grabbed a sleeping bag and mattress for my dad. I also had like a lunch and took a bit of a break, but then I just went back over to Amanda's to drop that stuff off and hang out a little bit here. Yeah, they were hanging out with one of their neighbors, and River showed me some of his gifts that he got, some Dogman books, as well as this Bowser Lego thing. This is pretty cool. He was like, will you help build it? So we went through the instructions together, and River pretty much made it. Like, you know, I'm like helping him if he made a mistake or something, but once we got going, there was, you know, he was putting it together on his own, so that's cool. And yeah, I got more stuff going on tonight, so I'm taking Cherry Street to go north, and this is like one of the first time I've used that intersection to actually like go somewhere, and yeah, it's just nice. You know, turns out the Cherry Street realignment is good, and you know, just having pedestrian and cycling crossing is nice, because before it was just cars, like not even sidewalks on some of the sides. Anyways, went over to Adam and Don's, and Don made some burgers. Yeah, Adam, he was like kind of busy getting ready to leave. He's doing a video game event. We're gonna catch up with him in a bit. But before that, we're gonna take Bento for a little walk. We're not sure if we're gonna bring him with us or not, but you know, gotta walk the dog, make sure it takes a dump. Otherwise, you know, nobody wants a dog dump in their house. And it's fun to play with a dog. He'll chase you around a little bit if you like run with him. That's cool. So yeah, pretty decent walk. Hopefully he's ready to have a nap in his crate. Seems like, you know, he's pretty into being in the crate. Anyways, I got out my old bike, the Bridgeway. I've kind of just left it at Adam and Don's for a while when Adam didn't have a bike. It was good. But yeah, put out some air in it and tuned it up for the ride over to this Loblaws. It's like kind of in the middle of nowhere, but yeah, Adam's got a game event. It's like play some nature video games in the Don Valley. And I think the original idea was to just play a short hike and like, you know, you could meet Adam, I guess. But since he's been working on a new game, he wants to show it off, so he's gonna also bring that. And it seems kind of like poorly organized. Like, it would be cool to do this, but like in a part of the park that was more accessible, instead of like going on this weird BMX trail or something. Like, it's a mountain biking trail, like it's maintained by the mountain bikers and stuff, so it's not really a great time to be walking down here. At one point, some like mountain bikers like said some weird shit to us and like made some weird yelling sounds. It's like, that's not the best. But here is where like a bunch of mountain bikers were. I thought this was the event that we were going to, because they had like lights and stuff set up, but no. And yeah, I guess they're kind of organized. I heard a power generator go on and then a bunch of lights along their trail lit up. I'm like, damn, I guess they're gonna be hitting these jumps soon. So that's something, I guess. Anyways, we're gonna keep going down the path and following these balloons that are supposed to lead us to the Toronto Games Week event. Yeah, after all that walking, we're pretty much where we were when we came down the hill from the Loblaws. And it's pretty dark. But yeah, I guess that skeleton marks the beginning of whatever you want to call this. I've just been calling it Adam's Forest thing. And yeah, he's showing his game off. You know, codenamed Short Quest. You know, that might be the name, but who knows. And the people playing it seem to be pretty into it. Apparently it had to be here, this event, because of this Tory gate that one of the organizers, his friend, made this. And apparently it's that friend's birthday, and they're also doing kind of like a birthday celebration thing here for that guy, I guess. And yeah, ultimately just kind of a weird time. There's supposed to be other people like showing games and stuff, but it seems like one of them canceled and the other guy is just like wearing a shirt with like a Frogger on it. I don't know. So it's kind of just like Adam showing off his new demo. And yeah, the projector is on a guy's shoulder and he's just, you know, projecting it on a screen. Yeah. There's also no chairs here, so it's kind of like I'm tired and it would be nice to sit on a chair. But that's not really possible. So, yeah. That was kind of neat. Started to smell like drugs, and I wasn't really into that. So I decided to leave. There's a bit of a shortcut if you're willing to cut through a fence that was already broken when I got there. So that's nice for me. And yeah, nobody messed with my bike, which is part of the reason I brought that one. You know, if someone were to mess with my bike, I'd rather this one get messed with than the Aventon. The Aventon Pace. Can't have anything bad happening to the Aventon. But yeah. Once I was going over the Millwood Bridge, I looked over and I could see people like going around doing stuff. I'm like, huh. The night sight. Very good at taking a picture. I can actually see the event down there, kind of close to the river. Yeah. What a night. Anyways, trying to go south. Not a great experience on a bike. Unless you... I guess I could have like merged lanes with the main street, but I don't know. There was cars going around. I'm not used to that area. So... yeah, I went back to Adam and Don's, and Adam's still out there showing off his game. Bento, he's doing alright, wants to go to sleep, so I grabbed my bike and stuff and pretty much just heading home. I've got stuff in my backpack, so I didn't try going online on Uber, so oh well. You know, I probably wouldn't have gotten anything anyway, so I'm not really too concerned about it. But yeah. Ooh, a little burp there for you. I found this tray on my way home. That's kind of cool. Maybe it'll hold water. Yeah. Later, guys.